วัสดีครับทุกท่านวันนี้เรากับพบกับรายการเชนชาแนลกันอีกแล้วนะครับวันนี้เราไปอยู่ในเกม Assassin's Creed 3 พาร์ทที่ 10แล้วนะฮะเรามาต่อจากเนื้อเรื่องคราวที่แล้วนะที่เราค้างคาเราต้องมาติดตามในตัวนี้นะฮะโอเคนะตอนนี้ผมพอดีว่าอะไรเนี่ยนี่คือผมต้องมาติดตามในคนนี้นะฮะซึ่งเควสมันบอกว่าห้ามให้มันเห็นด้วยนะเดี๋ยวแม่เรียกหนูนอนปล่อยกันแล้วครับเราสายครับนี่ครับผักแล้วครับไปก็ได้เว้ยไม่มีใครอะไรของพวกเองเนี่ยตามมาอยู่นั่นแหละผมนี่ถึงเฮ้ยอยู่สัก1 นาทีได้ไหม
Hold on a second, mister. We want to talk to you. Noticed you got a thief's head. You want to prove yourself? Here's a list of things for you to get. Go on. Try to impress us.
ไม่อยู่ที่น่าจะเป็นนี้นะฮะเควสมันจะขึ้นในป่านี้วะอย่าพูดถึงมันเลยทำไมนายไม่ไปสักทีน้อยเนี่ยนี่ครับหลายคนถามนั่นมันชุดอะไรทำไมเป็นชุดนี้ชุด XCO ครับแหมใครเคยเล่นซีเรียส์ภาค XCO ก็จะรู้นะฮะซีรีส์ไม่ใช่ซีเรียลมันถึงตรงไหนแล้วนะถ้าจะไม่ผิดตรงนี้มันจะมีพวกเข็มปรงที่ขวาไม่ไปWhat the fuck เด็กนี่ผมนี่ต้องรีบหันไปหาแค่นี้เลยเดี๋ยวพี่มาส่งใจก่อนจะได้ไหม ไอ้แดงๆนั่นหน้าเรานี่มันจะหวังจะยิงเราไม่ได้ใช่ไหมนั่นไงโอ้ว่าจะเอาไอ้เนียนซะหน่อยแม่งทำให้กูไม่เนียนจนได้ในข้างบนนี้มันต้องการอะไรจากสังคมไม่เห็นนั่นไงเลือดอาบเลยอะผมนี่ต้องรีบไปนั่งเลยครับไม่ค่อยอยากจะมีเรื่องก็เท่าไหร่เงี้ยวอย่างนั้นนะเฮ้ยทำไมเห็นเนาะไม่เข้าใจว่ะผมนี่ถึงก็ต้องหลบเนียนเลยครับโอเคผ่านละมีการสงสัยที่อะไรบ้างโอ้โหแม่งโน่หลบซ่อนขอกระช่วงก่อนได้ไหมกระช่วงก่อนได้ไหมเห็นแล้วเครียดมันเห็นแล้วงอนไม่ได้โอ้ my god ไม่เริ่มใหม่ตั้งแต่ต้นนะโอเคยังได้อยู่วะโว้ยที่ถูกจริงๆที่มาลบซ่อนตรงนี้ก่อนไปก็ไม่บอกเลยนะ ผมนี่นั่งเงือบเลยนะเมื่อกี้ไม่น่าเฟลเลยนะอย่าโอ้ยแล้วผมก็ต้องมาหลบต่อนะโอ้ยมันนะผมว่าใครมาสงสารกูเอ้ยสงสัยไม่ใช่สงสาร
Telling you it's nothing. I've never spotted trouble since I slipped away. Of course, I'm taking care to keep my distance.
I shall submit to some misguided whim. In today's New York Morning Post,
เดินตามกูมา
We'll be heroes. Ones who ended all this talk of revolution. They'll set us up like kings. Clear them away! The oppression bunch of troublemakers looking to upset the apple cart. There's some
มันเป็นความคิดที่ผิดหรือเปล่าที่เรียกประชาชนมา
rest of us good.
หนู
support the community. St. Mary.
Of course, you and me and Hickey. Just some hard luck lads trying to survive in this cold, cruel world. Move your arse!
As your hip and shoe, need your tack adjusted. Collins farriers.
Clear out of the way!
Place to go.
A pop! Nick a pop! Clear out of the way!
But never happened.
Is that the most intelligent thing you have to say to each other?
ไปก็ทีเยอะ
Move your arse!
Piss
A pop! Nick a pop! You'll get yours!
If your joints excruciate, ears sanguinate, or feet distend and tumefy, you have but one new and miraculous ointment to turn to.
I think you
Montgomery's
had
Pure
enough.
Pite the next.
Just listen to you.
Clear out of the way! I don't think you're grasping the situation, friend. Move your arse!
In today's New York Morning Post.
เคเดินละ
Don't sully those
เออ
with Solaris' blight. Beat the heat and remain alabaster white. Be fine with tact.
Come to think of it, no. He's lost his senses. Is your reason absconded? With all the ever does
โอ้นะฮะผมติดตามตั้งนานเฮ้ยช่องนี้มันว้อนโนแป๊บคนนึกวิ่งชนเข้าไป
What's this? Thomas
นี่คือตัวมาเก่งๆใช่ไหม
Might be. What's it to you? Huh. Ain't supposed to be none of your
ฉัน
kind.
จะฆ่านาย
Suppose I'd best be rectifying that then. Get him!
ไอ้เรื่องนี้หวงเงินน่ะจืดผมนี่เตรียมตัววิ่งเลยนะโอ้ยคันมือเอ้ยลื่นมือมันลื่นเนี่ยลื่นจริงๆนะนี่บอก
There's another one! Grab him!
อ๋อถึงเวลาเราต้องไล่ตุยตูดถุยไล่ยิก วิ่งผิดทางหายแล้วอย่ามาเกะกะสิโว้ยมึงโคตรเกะกะเลยพวกสวะพวกนี้งอดล้มหมดเลยเอาตาเควสล่มไม่เป็นไรครับไม่มีปัญหาแล้วไอ้เควสล่มเนี่ยดูมันมาเกะกะจะได้ไหมถ้าจำไม่ผิดวิธีมันจะต้องวิ่งมานั่นไงตามที่คิดไว้เลยไม่ใช่ว่ามึงเลี้ยวนะกูนี่เครียดเลยเดี๋ยวงอนตรงหน้าด้วยนะบอกมึงไงมาเกะกะอุ้ยเชี่ยเกะกะกูจนได้เรื่องเลยเชี่ยแม่งโคตรเกะกะเลยวะอย่าเพิ่งมาไฟกันก่อนที่โอ้ยคนเขาจะยิกกี้อยู่โทรมายิกกี้อยู่โอ้คอนเนอร์โอ้ยวีนจริงยังไงน่าพ้นเลยอย่ากูรำคาญในพวกเซนต้านี่จริงๆอ่ะนี่แค่สงสารคนที่ต้องไอ้นี้หน่อยเชื่อฮิกกี้มันเขาขยันวิ่งจริงๆกูเห็นแล้วสงสารตัวเองจริงๆว่าแม่งมีทางไปไหมก็หายแล้วไม่มีโอ้ยกูละรำคาญในพวกเวรนี่จริงๆว่ะอย่าเริ่มใหม่เลยกูรำคาญพวกมึงไอ้เหี้ยไอ้กูขอฆ่าพวกมึงเหี้ยเฮ้ยวิ่งสิลูกมาตั้งท่าพร้อมฟันเพื่ออะไรเพื่อใครด้วยอย่ามาเกะกะดิวิ่งไปทางอีกต้องสูงกันนี่วิ่งตรงหน้ารัดมาด้วยเดี๋ยวมึงกูจะวิ่งไปหามึงเป็นจะฆ่าจะไปตุยตูดมึงแล้วมาดูนี่มึงจะวิ่งไงเร็วกว่ากูหรือเปล่ามึงแพร่งเงินไปกูไม่กลัวแต่กูรู้กูต้องจับมึง no
Be still. You will do no
อ๋อ
more. You're a right fool meddling in affairs you know nothing about.
Washington's the only thing keeping the Continental Army together. You kill him, you end all hope for freedom.
Wrong, boyo. With him gone, they'll have no choice but to promote Lee, and then... You
โอ้
are both
โดนจับ
under arrest!
อ๋อ
Oh, well, we were just having a scrap, officer. Ain't nothing wrong with two men
เฮีย
settling...
คอนเนอร์โดน ดูหน้าคอนเนอร์นี่
Quiet!
What are the charges?
Counterfeiting!
I had nothing to do with that.
Course not!
Listen, there
ฟัง
are
ฉัน
more
ก่อนนะไม่ใช่ตังค์ของฉัน
This
เอ
man
อไม่ใช่จับแบบไม่มีอะไรไม่มีการสอบถามอะไรด้วยนะเวนเชี่ยเอาไงเนี่ยไฟอะกูมาอ๋อแถวบ้านผมงานนี่เต็มเลยครับคุณ
You missed me, sweetheart.
อะไร
What? Nothing to say?
If you are here, then Washington is safe.
True. Thing is, I believe I've
เท่
just
เท่
been...
ชาเลนลีเฮ้ยนั่นมันคุ้นๆนะผ้าคลุมคุ้น
Thank you kindly for the rescue, gents.
ๆพ่อ
There can be no further mistakes, Thomas.
เย็ดเคเจอพ่อเราแล้วเย็ดเป็ด
What about this?
รู้ไหมว่านี่คือแอสซัสซิน
Yeah, he's here. They put him in a cell right next to mine.
ง้อลายต่อไปคือฉันไม่ต้องช่วยคุ้มกันฉันนะเว้ย
Deal with
เดี๋ยว
this,
ให้ชาว
Charles.
เคลียร์เอง เข้าใจแล้วครับท่าน
At once, sir.
ง้อเขาจะไปไหน เขาเป็นใคร
You're that boy from the Continental Congress. Adams's little lapdog. I think I have an idea. Yes. Two birds with one
นอ
stone.
นชาเลนลี
Do tell.
All in good time. It's not like the assassin's going anywhere. For now, we should see about getting you better accommodations here.
What you on about? Before I was getting out.
I'm afraid you won't be leaving for a while, thanks to Benjamin Talmadge. He's been running his mouth, saying all sorts of things. You're being investigated for plotting to assassinate George Washington.
What a bunch of bollocks. I thought you was gonna handle that.
We'll discuss this elsewhere.
นอนโอ้ยกูตื่นขึ้นมาถึงอะไรวะเนี่ยโอ้ยคอนเนอร์มาถึงอะไรเนี่ยมีถังอะไรกับกินนอนเก่าๆอ่ะเนี่ยก่อนนอนกูเยี่ยวเลยนะ
I think I would
อ๋อ
rather.
เฮ้ยมันก็ทำได้นี่หว่า
I think I would rather hold it in.
What the fuck shit
I'm telling you, he's planning to escape. We should get in on it.
Yeah? And what makes you think that?
Caught him carving something in the yard. Slipped it in his pocket real quick when he saw me.
มันเหมือนกับว่าไอ้พวกนี้มันรู้ว่ามีคีย์นะ
Probably just a shiv.
Nah, Mason ain't a fighter. Always talking and tricking his way out of trouble. Weasel Weems, they call him. Sticky bastard.
Come on, Finch. Not so bad. Even taught me some letters once. Gonna write a note to my lady.
Ha! What for? You think that whore's out there pining for you? Saving herself for
รู้สึกมันจะไม่เกี่ยวละ
Huh? No doubt she's already moved on to the next fella and the fella after him.
You shut your mouth before I shut it for you.
Easy now. It was just a joke.
Yeah? Well, it wasn't very funny.
Go to sleep โอเคเขาบอกให้เราไปนอนนะโอเคได้โอ้ยกูเหยียบหมอนเองละโอ้ยคนเดินนอนเบิร์นขึ้น
Get up!
พวกเราจะไปไหน
Stay out of trouble or you'll wind up in the pit.
Anywhere near my horse, I'd give him a skill put luck he'd not soon forget.
ปล่อยได้ไหมเนี่ยทะลึ่งอุ้ยขอโทษ
What are you looking at, half-breed? You not understand
มึง
English?
ไม่เข้าใจภาษาอังกฤษเหรอสกิปเดินก็เลยเรามาปักอุ้ยใช่คำหยาบมันไม่ได้บ่นมากอ่ะให้เขาบ่นไปเราไม่เกี่ยวนะวันนี้เราทำอะไรเนี่ยขโมยได้
I should try and find this Weems fellow. If he intends to escape, perhaps he can help me.
ไอ้เหี้ยนี้เล่นอะไรไม่รู้เกมนี้อีกแล้ว
Mason Weems?
Mason Weems ใช่
Could be.
คุณต้องการความช่วยเหลือจากนาย
I need your help.
โอ้
Oh?
They say you know a way out of here.
They say a lot of things.
I do
นี่
not
ไม่ใช่
have
เวลามาเล่น
time
เกม
for
นะ
games.
Shame. As I
มา
was
เล่นกับ
hoping
ดา
you
นี่
would
กับฉัน
play
ก่อน
one with me.
อ๋อดูถูกความสามารถเราโอเค
Fine.
Are you familiar with the rules? Seeing as you already know mine,
Connor
what's your name?
Connor.
Pleased to meet you, Connor.
มึงคือเกมอะไรผมยังเล่นไม่เป็นเลย
Well played. So, what brings you to Bridewell?
Treachery. I have been falsely accused.
Of course you have.
You do not believe me?
Why should I? You've the look of a brute.
You misjudge. I'm an honest man.
At the old plough. John and Robert were both attending, so it would be the whole plan. Yes, I saw that on my way through Parkman here.
And yet, also a man imprisoned. Tell me how you found yourself in this place.
It is a private matter.
As is what you ask of me.
เอาแล้วกูจะไปแล้วนี่กูจะไปยังไงเนี่ยเอ้า
I was trying to prevent a murder.
Oh! Anyone I know?
I think I'll raise hogs next.
George Washington.
The others put you up to this, didn't they? Thought it might be fun to have another laugh at Mason's expense. Fools, a lot of them. To make light of something like this. George Washington is brave beyond measure, loyal like a brother, peerless in character, and unshakable in his convictions. That man is our Jupiter Conservator, destined to lead us not just to freedom, but greatness. Anyone who says otherwise is either a simpleton or a traitor.
At this rate, the last armies fouled by month's end. And they were not cheap, let me assure you.
Then you understand why I need to get out of here. If I don't help him, he is going to die.
คอนเนอร์แผลเต็มตัวเลย
You're serious, aren't you? Very well. It's going to take some doing. See, everything hinges on the key I forged. That loud Finch stole it.
Yeah.
3 months to make the thing, too. You need to get it back, or we're not going anywhere.
กูต้องไปหาเรื่องใช่ไหมเนี่ย
Consider it done.
โอ้ไม่ใช่นะฮะมาเนี่ยเราไปรอนแต่ก็เกะกะกูจะวิ่งโอ้ยปีไม่ได้ด้วยนะ
I've got trouble here. Help!
นี่อย่าบอกกูต้องปล้นในที่นี้นะ
If I caught him anywhere near my horse, I'd give him a skill put lucky not to forget.
มันให้เรานอนนะฮะ1 วันให้หลังนะไอ้เชี่ยมีมันปลอมเว้ย
I think I'll raise hogs next.
What are you looking at? You in the market for a husband?
มึงเปิดให้กูที
Old fellow, show some restraint. Why would I need help? What foolishness is this?
But you see, it is important, no?
Don't remind me.
Your key is useless.
What do you mean?
It did not fit the lock.
It's not meant to.
You forged a key that does not work.
Well, that all depends on what you mean by work. It'll get us out of here. Just not the way you expected.
Then how?
You're going to use it to get the real key off the warden. You have to swap yours for his.
Why not just have me take the real key? Why all this extra work?
You might notice if it went missing. This way, he'll be none the wiser.
And when he tries to use it?
He won't. That's why we're targeting him.
How do I reach the warden?
Yes. This next part, you may not like.
Oh, as if I've liked the others. Out with it.
You need to pick a fight.
What?
Pick a fight, and they'll throw you in the pit.
And how in the world does this help us?
The warden oversees the pit. Getting sent there is the only way to reach him.
I give you credit. You've given this plan to risk my life a great deal of thought.
Take down as many as you can. 1 or 2 will only serve to entertain the guards. You need to make them angry. We all have our part to play. Try not to die.
มาเราต้องมีเรื่องกันอีกแล้วใช่ไหมนะฮะนี่เขาอยากจะมีเรื่องนะครับแต่เขาบอกให้เรามีเรื่องกันเราก็ต้องไปทะลึ่งอะหักคอแฮะแล้วก็จัดต่อไปอะไรของเติ้ลถ้ามวยปล้ำมึงเคยรู้จักหรือเปล่าแต่ด้านหลังนี้น่าจะตายแล้วนะมั้งอุ้ยโอ้ไอตัวนี้ถ้าจะเป็นระดับบอสแล้วเนี่ยอะไรกันนักกันหนาวว้าไปด้านหลังนี้ก็จะตุ๋ยเราไว้ได้ใช่ไหมอ๋อระดับหัวหน้าอีกแล้วเหยียบหัวไปเช้าล็อกทำไม่นึกถึงเล่นเดดไลซิ่งเลยนะมึงแน่จริงมาโดนตบนะ
Fancy yourself a troublemaker, eh? Some time in the pits to cool your blood.
Keep at it, keep at him. Share on him, lad. Keep at
Look at all of you, pathetic, dirty wretches. You're not but swine, suckling at the teats of civilization. Thieves and scoundrels all. And do you acknowledge this? Do you repent and beg forgiveness? No. You elect instead to commit new and more terrible crimes inside what should be a place of rehabilitation. You bide your time, awaiting the day of release.
ได้เวลาไขประตูแล้วข้างนอกไออาเบะนี้กูต้องตุยมันเสียมึงคนโดนทรมานน่ะมีการแหลกชั่วคราวได้ไหมชิบหายแล้ว
I'll have at ya! Bastards have a sight!
I need to take care not to raise the alarm.
You'll find Hickey through that door. It's where they keep the important prisoners. Nicer rooms, more space, those sorts of things. It seems even in prison, who you know makes all the difference.
Thank you, Mason, for everything. I will find a way to repay the favor when my work here is finished.
He thinks he can get away.
มึงมาซ่อนก่อน
Come back, you witch.
โอ้เจอตรงไหนอะเวทกูไปแล้วมาโทมาทิกี้มึงไม่ใช่โทมัสนี่
Not who you was
ไอ้
expecting.
เหี้ยแม่งรู้ได้ไงวะ
What have we here?
ไอ้เหี้ย
I thought we'd finished off your kind.
You would like that, wouldn't you? To rid the world of all who do not share your views.
Guilty as charged. Your meddling in the revolution has caused us no small measure of grief. It cannot continue. Our work is too important. But what would you know beyond all the lies Achilles feeds you and the tales you tell yourself?
I know that the people wish to be free, and that men like Washington fight to make it so.
Please, the man is... He stumbles and stammers through each engagement, making it all up as he goes along. His pedigree is pathetic, his military record even more so. I could go on and on, but we'd be here for days, so manifold are his faults, so deficient are his merits. He must be dealt with. You as well. I will abide no more flies in the ointment.
Here's how it's gonna work. First we bind you and bring you to your cell. Then tomorrow, you go before the court, accused of plotting to kill good old Georgie. Maybe we could pin the murder of the warden on you too. You did kill him after all. And who wouldn't take the word of Charlie over here? Once that's all squared away, well then.
นอน
All those years ago, the child in the forest was you.
I said I would find you.
And so you have. But not quite as you had expected, am I right? You know, all of this might have been avoided had you only done what I asked. But what's done is done.
เฟลอันนึงแล้ววะแล้วเราก็มาถึงวันนี้จนได้ทีนะคอนเนอร์สมกับเป็นคนป่าจริงๆนะ
Up with you! I said get up! Walk!
Bye now.
เรียกแบบนี้นั่นคุ้นๆนะคนแม่บอกกู อือหือ
Hello, Connor. Didn't think I'd miss your going away party, did ya? I hear Washington himself is going to be in
ไอ้เจ้านี้
attendance.
จะฆ่าวอชิงตันเหรอ
Nothing bad happens to him.
You said there'd be a trial.
Oh, no trial for traitors, I'm afraid. Lee and Haytham saw to that. It's straight to the gallows for you.
I will not die today. The same cannot be said for you.
That's enough! Keep moving!
มันจอร์จวอชิงตันจอร์จวอชิงตันระวังมาทำเหี้ยอะไรยังจะส่องกูอีกนะเสียงอะไรเนี่ยคุ้นๆนะตอนนี้ผมง่วงนอนจัดๆแล้วนะฮะเนี่ยนี่ก็5 ทุ่มแล้วนะครับนั่นมันเพื่อนเราดิโอ้เพื่อนเรามาช่วยเราแล้วแน่นอนบางตัวอาจจะไม่คุ้นนะเพราะเราต้องไปปิดไปด้วยไอ้เหี้ยนี่ยืนจ้องตั้งนานแล้วเว้ยนี่มาทำไรลูกติดกู
You are not alone. Only give a cry when you need us.
Forget about me. You need to stop Hickey. He's... Up you go. Don't want to be late now, do we? You just had to be an hero, didn't you? You and Georgie both. Now you see what it gets you. A pine box and little else.
นี่มันอะไรคอนเนอร์จะโดนมาหาหรือเรายอมไม่ได้
Brothers, sisters, fellow patriots. Several days ago we learned of a scheme so vile, so dastardly, that even repeating it now disturbs my being. The man before you plotted to murder our much-beloved general.
มึงเลย
Indeed, what darkness or madness moved him, none can say, and he himself offers no defense, shows no remorse. And though we have begged and pleaded with him to share what he knows, he maintains a deadly silence.
เฮ้ยใส่ถุงแบบนี้ไม่เอานะเห็นข้างนอกแบบเรือนรางอ่ะ
If the man will not explain himself, if he will not confess and atone, what other option do we have but this? He sought to send us into the arms of the enemy, and thus we are compelled by justice to send him from this world.
ไม่เอานะโว้ยตรงนี้โดนเฮ้ย
Mercy on yourself.
ผมนี่ต้องกดเรียกกดทีเลยนะอุ้ยอ้ายคนไปดินิกกี้ซะไปไม่ต้องห่วงไอ้เรื่องหยุดเนี่ยมันต้องให้ผมมึงอยู่ใกล้ๆกูเลยไอ้สัตว์นิกกี้มึงจะไปเอ้ยเชี่ยไม่คนขวางว่ะเชี่ยไม่จริงๆใกล้ๆแล้วนี่เมื่อกี้มึงกูจะไปตุยตูดมึงหยุดเลยนะมึงเปื่อสมวกละมึงเฮ้
Damn it. I thought I'd at least live to see another day. Shame.
I want answers. Why did Johnson try and buy my people's land? Why was Pitcairn targeting Adams and Hancock? What purpose would Washington's murder have served? Why does your order support the British?
How should I know? The Templars.
Big man hit him.
Big man hate them. They has the money. They has the power. That's the reason I threw him with them. That's the only reason. Sure, they have some sort of vision for the future too. I didn't give a damn about any of that. They can sing their songs about mankind and its troubles. They can make their plans and spring their traps. Don't bother me none. They paid me, so I said yes. Didn't bother to ask who or how or why. Didn't care.
You chose to side with men who would rob us of our humanity simply because it was more profitable?
What else is there? I'm not some blind fool to give up all I've got on principle. What is principle anyway? Can you bring it to the bank? Don't look at me like that. We're different, you and I. You're just some blind fool who's always chasing butterflies. Whereas I'm the type of guy who likes to have a beer in one hand and a tea in the other. Thing is, boy, I can have what I seek. Had it even. You. Your hands will always be empty.
At ease, man! At ease! I say, lower your goddamn guns! This man's a hero! Oh, the general can be so stubborn sometimes. Piffle, he said, when we warned him something like this would happen. Piffle!
หยุดเถอะ
Stop.
He wanted to kill the commander. Nearly killed you as well. He was a scoundrel.
But still a man.
You're nothing if not consistent.
Where is Washington? I need to speak with him.
Bundled off as soon as your execution went sideways. He's likely on his way back to Philadelphia by now.
And so am I.
Something wrong?
He is still in danger. Hickey did not act alone.
เก็บไว้ยังไม่จบอาร์ชิเมนต์นะไม่จบชัปเตอร์นะฮะ
It's quite impressive what you've accomplished.
Is that a compliment?
Now, don't misconstrue. I'm sure the whole endeavor will end tragically. But to have come this far, well, it's more than I ever expected.
And declare that these united colonies are and of right ought to be.
The people yearn for freedom but feared to grab hold of it. That fear is gone now.
That they are absolved from all allegiance to the British.
Thanks to you.
And that all political
No.
connections between
This
them
they did
and
on their
the
own.
State of Great Britain is and ought
You
to
diminish
be
your role.
totally
But
dissolved.
you have always been of
And
humble
that as
heart.
free and independent states, they have
I do what is right.
to levy war,
No more, no less.
conclude peace, contract alliances,
You cannot tell
establish
him.
commerce, and to do all
I have to.
acts and things
Otherwise, he will never be safe.
states may of right do. And for the support
He is
of
safer
this
not
declaration,
knowing.
with a firm
By planting the
reliance
seeds
on
of
the
doubt,
protection
you
of
threaten to
divine
topple his
providence,
entire endeavor.
mutually pledge to
If
each other
Washington
our
is
lives,
paralyzed,
our
Charles Lee will
fortunes,
strike.
and our
You'll cause the
sacred
very thing you
honor.
aim to prevent. Hunt the Templars, as is your duty. But do not drag these men into it.
But you see, it is important not how you build the fire container. The difference is all in the chimney, how you trap the rauch and smoke.
We must now all hang together.
Yes, we must indeed all hang together. Or most assuredly, we shall all hang separately.
You are once more our savior.
I must speak with the commander.
He's gone to try and hold New York. The British intend to take it. I fear we'll need to recall our men from Quebec as well. It's one thing to declare our independence. Now, my friend, we must make it so.
อ๋อชัปเตอร์8จบไปแบบสมบูรณ์แบบนอนแล้วก็เรามาเล่นเป็นเดสมอนต่อนะฮะ
Everything all right?
Sean has located a second power source. I've asked Rebecca to charter a flight for us.
Where to?
บราซิล
Brazil.
โหป้ายประกาศจับเดสมอนเต็มเลยอะ
You there, Rebecca?
Bad reception. Can you hear me?
Well, glad to see that's working. Guess I'll try you back when I'm topside.
โอเคครับเรามาแร่พลังอีกที่หนึ่งนะที่บราซิลแหมใครตั้งใจดีเอามาอยู่ไว้ที่บราซิลซะเนี่ยอุ้ยเฮียกูเจอใครเนี่ยอุ้ย
Copy now?
Loud and clear.
What's the plan?
According to our intel, the power source is being worn as a bracelet by some tycoon's trophy wife. We're working on pinpointing her location, but she's most likely inside a VIP booth on the stadium's upper level. I'll update you when I know more.
Now to find a ticket.
We don't have time to play nice. Steal someone else's.
Bit of a dick move, don't you think?
Well, I guess you could try and sneak past security instead.
That doesn't look like normal security.
Because it isn't. Those are Abstergo agents. Cross is probably here too. You need to be careful. Security's headed toward...
That doesn't look like normal security.
Because it isn't. Those are Abstergo agents. Cross is probably here too. You need to be careful.
เนี่ยตรงนั้นเขายังจะดื่มด่ำอีกนะฮะดูเขาแม่ดื่มด่ำอะไรกันตรงนี้
Target's definitely in the VIP area. The entrance is at the end of this concourse.
Você viu esse homem?
โอเคครับเราต้องไปข้างล่างนั้น
Chame a segurança imediatamente, senhor.
รันเลยครับปันนี้ แน่เราว้ามาได้คุณปาร่าแล้วกูเลี้ยวอีกแล้วโอ้ย
Stick close to the crowd and you should be okay. Or look for a way around.
ต้องไปทางไหนต่ออ๋อนี่ไง
Olha, aconteceu só isso. A gente não queria que acontecesse. Só aconteceu.
ถามเดิมก็ด้วยนะแถมคุณยายครับลูกพี่แจ็คแฮม
Quick, Desmond! Hide! Blend or do something! Almost there, Desmond. Just on the other side of the stadium.
Other side?
Aquele cara tá maluco!
Ei! Olha por onde anda!
ออกไปโอ้ทำไมตรงนี้มันเชื่อมกันวะน่าข้างล่างเขายังเล่นมวยปั้มกันเลยนะเราไม่เล่นนะเรามาเป็นแอสซัสซินก่อนคนดูเขาไม่สนใจเรานะอยากรู้นี่ทำไมในห้องนี้ไม่แตกอยู่คนเดียวเอาพลังเขามาซะไม่หน่อยอย่าอะไรกันอย่ามาทะลึ่งกับกูก่อนโอ้มึงจะไปไหนครับขอทายมันต้องวิ่งต่อมาชอบใช้อาวุธเลยพวกสวะแล้วมึงคนเดียวละช่วยน้องโอ้คนตีนเลย คือปีทาง
Better move. Okay, head for the metro. I'll hold the train for you.
อย่าเพิ่งยิงโอ้ยนี่พวกนี้เก๋ก่าววะไม่เชื่อแล้วอะไรนักหนาวะโอ้บอกแล้วอย่ามาเก๋กาคนกำลังจะฟรีรันนิ่งโอ้เขามาเป็นดงแล้วรถไฟกดล็อก achievement อีกแล้วนะฮะ
We can get back to Connor whenever you're ready, Desmond. Unless you want to plug in the power source first. Up to you.
ถ้าไม่ผิดอีกทางมึงจะอยู่งั้นนั่นไงเห็นประตูแล้ว
What is a fact? Is it fixed? Immutable? Certain in its existence and only awaiting discovery? Or might it be changed? Here we learned the answer, and thought that it might save us. They were used to command, to control, to own. But we soon discovered another use.
ให้ผู้หญิงมันเล่าประวัติไปเรื่อยๆนะ
Thrall and were told to believe. Their thoughts took on form. What was imagined became real. If 100 minds could wish away a wall or create a tree, what might 1,000 do? 10,000 more? Might we change the consensus and will the threat away? We resolved to send one into the sky where it might illuminate us all. Once placed, a sentence would be uttered. Make us safe. In this way, we would change the consensus. We would save the world. But it never came to be. We sent a dozen of them skyward, but there was no way to maintain control, to direct the beam, to enthrall the world, to speak the words. Though this was strange and dangerous, what we tried next was worse. Our first instinct was to travel back, to change the past, but we could not find a way. But forward. We could look forward. And so here we sought to see beyond ourselves and know what was to come. First we watched to learn if our work would succeed. But the answer was always the same. So we moved on to other things. But she remained. The one you call Minerva. In time, she too stopped looking.
นี่มัน
And
X
instead
C
began to
มาไงเนี่ย
She called out across time in the hopes that you might be saved. She hid messages where none might find them, save for you and those within this place.
Fascinating.
Tired of it. The cryptic warnings, the threats. Just tell us what you want!
But they are. We saw the Nephilim there. We seemed like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and we looked the same to them. Imagine trying to explain all this to a 2-year-old, to a grasshopper. When they said the will of the gods was unknowable, they meant it. Literally.
I killed her, you know. I killed Lucy.
It was the apple, son. It was Juno.
I saw what she was. What would happen if I let her live? I could have stopped myself. I mean, there was a force there. But I didn't have to. I chose to.
Desmond.
Lucy was going to betray us and take the apple back to Abstergo. I saw the satellite launched. I saw them turn it on, and then it failed. Whatever's on the other side of that door, it benefits Juno. We need to be careful.
มันดึงพลังอยู่ตรงนั้นเฮ้ยอย่าค้างไงลูกพอดีเมื่อกี้ค้างนะฮะต้องขออภัยด้วยนะแหลกนานด้วยนะเมื่อกี้แถมมา
stories the temple will tell me today.
Okay, up.
I'm telling you, there's something down here.
Don't be daft.
I don't know, maybe they were sleeping or something and we woke them. Some kind of cryogenics? Or hibernation. I mean, how do we know what the hell they were doing down here?
They were working on a bunch of different solutions, but nothing worked. Just went from one to the next, and then... I don't know. They must have left at some point. After the end.
I wonder what the world would be like if they'd succeeded.
I'm more concerned about what it'll be like if we don't.
Salvation. They found a way. Too late for them, but not for you. Sealed to protect it. Though now it bars your way. Find the key. The past will tell.
โอเคครับผมจะไปเนื้อเลยนะมึงเจออีกแล้ว
Look at that. I found a third power source.
Already?
It popped up in an earlier search, but I've only just managed to confirm it.
Where?
There's a museum in Cairo with one on display.
I guess Connor will have to wait.
No, you stay. We need to find that key, and time is running out. I'll make the trip.
What about Cross?
Everything's going to be fine. I'll be back soon.
กูพร้อมแล้ว
Ready when you are, Desmond.
Winter approaches. The air is still and sharp with grim expectation. The others sense it too and go about their work with uncommon urgency. I would like to help them, but more pressing matters now demand my attention. The Templars have targeted George Washington directly, and will not rest until he is dead. I had hoped to shield him from this knowledge, but Thomas Hickey ended any hope I had of staying silent. And so I have resolved to share everything I know, of the Templars and their plots, of who I really am. Achilles finds fault in this, and we argue every day, but there is simply too much now at stake to maintain restraint.
Don't do this, Connor.
Then what would you propose we do? Sit and watch while the Templars take control? We are sworn to stop them, or have you forgotten?
Assassins are meant to be quiet, precise. We do not go announcing conspiracies from the rooftops to all who pass by.
Who are you to lecture anyone? You locked yourself away in this crumbling heap and gave up on the Brotherhood entirely. Since the day I arrived, you've done nothing but discourage me. And on the rare occasions you've chosen to help, you've done so little, you may as well have done nothing at all.
How dare you!
Then tell me, on whose watch did the Brotherhood falter? Whose inaction allowed the Templar Order to grow so large that it now controls an entire nation?
If I sought to dissuade you, it was because you knew nothing. If I was reluctant to contribute, it was because you were naive. 1,000 times you would have died and taken God knows how many with you. Let me tell you something, Connor. Life is not a fairy tale, and there are no happy endings.
No. Not when men like you are left in charge.
In your haste to save the world, boy, take care you don't destroy it.
Ha!
โอเคครับผมก็ขอจบคลิปเพียงเท่านี้อย่าลืมกดไลค์กด Subscribe และกดแชร์กันเยอะๆด้วยนะครับสำหรับวันนี้สวัสดีครับ